Yeah, it's your boy Gruff here, back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys, man. Today we're going to be, doing my Dragon Ball Legends 2021 honest review. Now, if you guys see, like, what is this setup for? Like, I don't know. Like, I've been trying to use my iPad to record my face and then record off my phone to show, like, the game and stuff, but my iPad is being weird. So what I'm doing here is I got to record my face from my phone, and then I'm going to be recording, the stuff that I made from the list from my computer and everything. So just a little different setup. I usually do this when, like for DB Legends, when I use legend.dbg.space, but it's whatever, right? I got to get this video done. I've been trying to do this for 6 times and it's not been working. So I got a list of pros and cons about the game throughout 2021, and what I want you guys to do is, watch this video, of course, and then give this game a rating out of 10. Rate out of 10. How would you give DB Legends performance in 2021? And then give me like a little brief summary why you felt that way. And I usually always read the comments and stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys mine, and then you guys can share you guys yours. And let's get on with this video. So first thing I like is HoiPoi. They introduced HoiPoi in 3rd anniversary, and I really like it because you get so much rewards off it. You get so much value off of it, like energy, skip tickets, erasers, Z power, souls, rare metals. You get so much stuff out of it, and this helps my account. I can make content with it. 2 of my series, I get, the items there helps me with two of the series that I make for my channel, right? So HoiPoi is really dope. It's just the amount of grind that you put in, just the amount of reward you get. So you put in more work, you get more value out of it. So yeah. Next, free-to-play units. I feel like throughout this year they increased a lot of free-to-play units. They just been giving out more. Buhan, the 6 Gokus. You have the Pool Force. You had the Cybermen's. You had you have Kid Buu. You have free-to-play Goku Black. Me recording this, Frieza's not in here yet, but free to play Frieza's gonna be coming out as well. You got the Broly, the 1000-day Bulma. You have the 1000 days. A lot of free-to-play units that they drop, and I respect that. I respect that a ton. So you can't really complain. In the Ultra Gokus, the Ultra units as well. Ultra Goku, Ultra Vegeta, Ultra Shenron. That's a lot of free-to-play units, right? So yeah, I really appreciate that. Next, increase the LFZ power and regular Z power. I feel like over time in 2021, since they've been dropping, monthly LFs, they've been giving us a lot more ways of giving us LFZ power, like from the pity, great weekend coins. It's just giving us, like, they've been returning that Z power banner a lot more frequently, and then regular Z power has been at an all-time high for Sparking Z power and EX Z power. You can get Z power literally from everywhere. I probably still make a guide on like where you can get all the Z power and stuff, but you get a Z power literally everywhere, bro. Like, it's insane. One of my series is Z power up, and you guys literally see me work on 2-star units to get them to 14 stars. Like, like Red Piccolo, I got him, I pulled 1 copy, he's at 6 stars, and I literally got him to 14 stars in 1 month. Is insane. Pity system, I really like. I like it because I view it as a constellation prize. Like, say for example, I'm trying to summon for a new LF unit, right? For content purposes, and I don't pull them in like 20 to 24k CC. I can go to the pity system and pick up a free, not free, but 600 multi Z power, just in case I don't pull them, and I can view that as a constellation prize. So I usually be scared to use to summon on these banners, like when the 3rd anniversary came out, right? I think this pity system was a response because of how many people complained about it, which was very terrible. Like, I seen people summon 100k CC and then the pool go G to 4. I summoned 66k CC and pull Ella Corrupted Zamasu 2 times. So I think that was a response to that, and I really like it a ton. Next is leader slot. I like the leader slot more for content purposes, where I can like use different units on different teams. Like, say for example, Ella Piccolo on movies or something like that. Like, I really feel like if you're missing a color, you can use a very strong color from another team and make that team kind of work that way. So I kind of like the leader slot, but it's really more for power boost. Power creeping purposes. But for me, for making content, it's really dope. So next is extreme co-op. I think they like making that co-op thing is easier. I think it's something that not a lot of people are going to talk about, but extreme co-op used to be absolutely difficult. Like, it made it to the point where people literally was on Discord calls spending hours just trying to beat 3 of it twice because the whole Ultra Goku Z power, and like if you did the extreme one, you get more Z power, so you can 14 star a lot quicker, and it was terrible. And then over time it got a lot easier, so I really appreciate that. Next is Zenkai USDR. I like this one more than the old one because just the amount of value it has. You can get Z power, you can Zenkai unit for up to 7 for free, which is considered 7k CC. Erasers, if you already have all the units Zenkai already, you can get 125 erasers every 2 weeks, which is very good. It helps me out with one of my series as well. And you know, the old one, although it did have the 200 CC, it did suck that they removed the 200 CC. They should have just kept the 200 CC and then do the Zenkai USDR well. That would have been the best of both worlds. But if I had to pick one, I would take the this new USDR because of how much value it has. The other one, although you could beat it a lot easier and get the CC, I just feel like this one has more value, in my opinion. But I wish they added it. They still included 200 CC, the CC that you got from here as well. I wish they included it, but it's whatever. You know, Legends is just weird. Next is boost system. I like the boost system. I don't like the feature boost system. I do like how, you know, the older characters are getting a lot more buffs. I think they need to increase the buffs for them because even the Z tier units are not viable at all. Like OG Piccolo, like those units are just not viable. They need to make the defense and the damage inflicted buffs a lot higher than 40 and 20. Like they just need it more. They need a lot more help. So hopefully they change the numbers and to the point where I can know they can make them just more viable. It'll be pretty dope just to run like OG Green Piccolo or like Blue Pan or something like that. That would be really dope content to make, and like they actually like kind of like survive in the meta. I still feel like they're just not viable still. So I think they can definitely work on it some more. But I do like the concept. But the feature boost sucks. Terrible. I hate it. Next is free Zenkais. Free Zenkais has been one of the dopest things. They drop Zenkais every 2 weeks, right? So like back in the day, that's like 14k CCs, right? That you kind of have to spend, right? And like Legends, we don't get that much CC per month, right? You kind of have to be on a budget, especially if you're a free-to-play light spender. You're out of budget, and that's 14k CC a month if you wanted to Zenkai them. So the fact that you make them free, it helps with our budget, and we can use our CC for more summons or something, or you can use it for using it on erasers, you know, for the guaranteed equipment slots. You can use it for something else besides Zenkais. So the fact that they're making it free is dope. And the Battle Gauntlet, you can get 700 CC from it, right? So you're getting it for free, and if you grind it, you're getting 700 CC in return. Like that's really amazing, right? So next is good CC sales. If you do spend money, people agree that Legends has really good rates for their CCs. I personally don't be buying too much CC. I usually buy just the missing plans and the crystal box because of value. You guys know that I like value. You know, I love stuff that brings the most value. So those two things are the most valuable things for me, and it just helps me, you know, the money that I make from YouTube because of you guys, you know, thank you. I just put it back into the game for the, oh my God. Whew. Okay, we're back. Okay. Yeah, and you know, the missing plans and the crystal box, I buy that, and that just helps me, you know, with my budget and everything. So appreciate you guys. Next is the updated friendly battle. I don't know if they introduced the friendly battle LBR thing this year or towards the end of last year, but I honestly don't remember. But if they did this year, I really like it because I've been seeing a lot more tournaments. You know, viewer battles are a lot more fair when I do that. I feel like they can get more in depth with the friendly battles where they can like take like no rising rush mode off or like little stuff like that. But them having LBR is really dope because people can fight each other fairly now. Like you have the option to, which is really dope. So I like it a ton. Next is the increase in CC per month. I feel like that over time we've been getting a lot more CC per month than usual. Like throughout this year, I feel like, you know, stuff like making Zenkais free helps us with our budget, and then like I feel like we were getting more events and all that stuff. So I don't know, I might be tweaking that. The CC probably stayed the same, but I feel like they've been increasing it, you know, slowly but surely. So I like it. Next, I feel like they had great celebrations. I really feel like every celebration they had none of them was terrible. I mean, of course, there's gonna be some, you know, there's gonna be some negatives about them, but I feel like overall every celebration was good. I just didn't think like there was like an celebration like this celebration absolutely sucked. You know, like I don't think there really was one like that. There's there was some that had some flaws in there, but then like but the overall celebration was good. Like the 1,000 day celebration was good. Third anniversary good. Legends Festival was good. The only thing I like about Legends Festival was just the power creep. But usually those were all good banners. I mean, good celebrations. So I salute Legends for that. Next is the equipment update. I think this is one of the most underrated ones because equipment can make or break you for PvP. Like if you have the right equipment on, it can be literally the reason why you win the game. So the fact that you can really max out equipment if you really dedicate yourself is it just shows how serious you are with PvP, and it's dope because like I said, Road to Z, so I can show you guys my journey to maxing out my equipment slots and stuff like that for my teams, and I can max out like the slots in each one just to make sure I got the max stat for that unit, right? So especially with health, like my team, like yellow green regen, like maxing out the health helps a ton. That's why they're able to tank riser rushes and stuff. So I appreciate that. Next is the great weekly rotation. What does that mean? I think that's the weekly coins thing. I think that's what that means, is the weekly rotation, I think. Or I think it's just like I felt like the game has just a really good rotation. No, that's what I meant to say. Not the great weekend stuff, but I just feel like there's gonna be the game can be stale at times, but I really feel like they have like just a good rotation. Like, all right, this week is this week is that, this week is this. Legends follow the thing where it's like it's usually the All-Star banner, then it's like a Zenkai, then it's like the LF banner, then it's a Zenkai again, and it's rinse and repeat. And I really feel like that's a really good thing because they really don't have a week where it's like stale. It can get repetitive, but I feel like that's a really good wrist rotation, weekly rotation. So I appreciate them for that. Next is the frequent raids. We've been getting a ton of raids this year, and me, I dig the raids. So much value in the raids, so I'll take it. Especially with them when they add HoiPoi with it. I'm going crazy on the raids. So they've been increasing the amount of raids we get. Usually get it monthly, and then when it's like big festivals, big celebrations, they do it weekly, which is really dope because third anniversary they did it 5 weeks in a row. Legends Festival they're doing it 6 weeks in a row, which is nuts. So yeah. Next is they take feedback from the community well. I felt like this used to be a problem back in the day where like people would complain about stuff and then like 3 months later they'll like find an issue. But now I really feel like they've actually been taking feedback a lot more serious compared to the last years. And I feel like they make changes a lot quick. Like two of the biggest things I can remember is the third anniversary. People were very pissed off about, the summons, like people are summoning 100k CC for Gogeta 4 and they literally couldn't pull them. Like I spent 66k for 2 copies of Corruptors and Monsters. A lot of people was in the same boat as me. And their answer to that was the pity system. Although the pity system, it sucks. But at least, people can have something to fall back to. So it's like, all right, if I spend 40k CC plus and I still don't pull the LFZ, like the LF, the LF unit I don't want, at least I can get the pity. At least get him the 2 stars at least, bro. Like at least I can get the unit. Like I tried 40k CCs and I still didn't pull them, bro. Come on, like give me the pity, bro. Like pity me, dog, because I can't pull them. I've been trying and I still can't pull them. So them adding that was a really good thing for a response. I think that was a month response. It was like, all right, people are complaining about this. We need to do this. We need to make sure we have this pity thing like moving forward. It sucks that the Ultra Gogeta didn't have it, but I guess because it's a new rarity, right? But I did like the pity system. And then another thing was the new PvP system, right? The whole RP. Everybody hates RP. I feel like you just take too many losses. Like you take too many like when you lose, like say for example you're like BR 67 and you're facing someone that's BR 61. you're losing like 130 RP, and if you beat that person, you're getting 13. So the fact that they're making you you're gonna lose less RP from that is very good, because that's a huge complaint that people had. They're also increasing the first win bonus you have that day. So say, for example, when you win your first match of that day for PvP, you get 100. They increased it to 200, and then they did some other stuff. So that was another quick response that they did. That's very, very good. So I really like that. I really like they've been responding. They've been taking feedback very seriously, and they've been responding. You know, they've been making the changes like quickly to it. Like, they don't be like, all right, we're taking feedback, and then 4 months later they're like, hey, remember that issue you guys were having a problem with like 4 months ago? Yeah, we actually fixed it. Like, it's actually like a lot more quicker. So I appreciate it. Then the last thing for the pros that I can remember is just tons of present from social media campaigns. They always do like these little social media campaigns. Like, if you retweet, if you comment, you do these little things, you get like, energy, you get like a little bit of like, 100 to 200 CC, little stuff like that. Like, although it might not be a lot of CC, that's just, it adds up though, right? Like, you just get, there's little stuff like that, like, that makes people like interacting with the game and all that stuff. And not only that, you get tons of presents and stuff, but I really feel like when they do the little hints about like the newest units, or them tweeting like who's the newest Zenkai, little stuff like that from a social media side, I really, really appreciate a ton. Even like the reveals and stuff, that's part of social media as well. I like that a ton, how they give people hype by doing the reveals and stuff. That's really dope. Like, I really feel like they take their social media stuff really good. I think it's really dope, in my opinion. So now next we're gonna go with the cons. Let me pull up my other picture. Okay, let's go here. All right, for the cons. Now, for here. All right, let's start. So for the cons, I say that not every multi doesn't deserve that. Isn't a guarantee sparking. I feel like, the game that's been out for 3.5 years, every summon, I don't care what summon it is, should have a guarantee sparking. Like, for example, like these LFZ power, these LF monthly summons. Why isn't each step a guarantee sparking? Like, I just feel like there shouldn't be a multi where you get 10 heroes. That should just never be a thing no more. This game is too old for that to happen. I get it, when the first game comes out, yeah, you're going to get a ton of those, but we have too many sparkings in the game for that to happen. Every multi that you spend should be a guaranteed sparking, like it should be. Like, like All-Star Banner has it. Why does the LF monthly banner doesn't have it? Like, that's weird. Why does the Ultra Banner have it but not the LF, Z, like LF banner? It's weird. I think every multi that you do should be a guaranteed sparking. Next is no rework in guild and in co. I guess I can say both of them. Guild was a big letdown. I feel like I thought the guild was gonna be a lot more interactive, but it sucks, and they absolutely did nothing. They didn't do no changes for the guild. The only thing they did was just change the exchange stop, prizes. That's the only thing that they changed. They really didn't do no drastic update with the guild. They kind of just was like, yeah, the guild, right? What is that? You feel me? So they just never touched the guild. Co-op, co-op is the only thing they changed in co-op. Like I said as well, is the only thing they changed in co-op was oh my gosh, was like the stuff from the rewards and stuff. They didn't really rework the co-op thing as well. Co-op is just, you do it three times a day, and then you just bounce. That's basically it. You only play it 3 times and you dip. And then you do play it for the free-to-play ultras, but they're not going to introduce free-to-play ultras in a while. So, it's kind of just boring. Next is the featured section boost system. Absolutely terrible. Did not like it. Like, these new units are going to be very powerful, right? And the fact is that you're giving them an extra 20% damage inflicted and an extra 50% to both defenses. Like that, that's a big buff right there. Like, first of all, these new units are gonna have like the craziest unique abilities compared to the old ones, right? Then you give them another extra 20% damage inflicted and extra defense. Like, I'm not saying like this is the exact same thing, but like, Gogeta 4 Plat literally made him a unit that people were not using to a unit that's like a top 5 unit in the game. You know, I know his is a 35 damage inflicted buff and he gets like other stuff as well, but you know, we can see the how like a 20% damage inflicted, a 35% damage inflicted can change a unit, you know? So having that as well, and then you being a brand new unit is absolutely insane. And it just makes the power creep even worse, you know? You're going to see the best unit for a month, and we really don't know how good that unit is because they're having that feature boost, right? So, you know, this upcoming PvP season is the first time we're going to see Goku, Vegeta, how they actually are without that boost season. You feel me? Like, they've been out for a month, and now we're actually finally get to see how they are without it. You know, that can make or break a unit, that 20% damage inflicted and that tankiness. Like, Goku Black as a monster is probably not going to be as tanky because they're a defensive unit. So, I don't like it. They need to take that out. Next is no update in PvP rewards. You know, how do you make a update in PvP as a whole, but you don't make the rewards better for like the thing? The rewards are absolutely the same. They didn't change nothing at all. I feel like they should have gave us more Z power, just more CC. They absolutely didn't touch the rewards at all. They changed, you know, they gave us the whole god rank BR70, but you didn't change the rewards. The rewards were the exact same. There's really nothing different from, you know, top 3K to like top 100. You know, just a little bit more Z power. That's it. They need to add more rewards, you know, make people in the top 100 feel like they earn that top 100 spot compared to someone that's in the top 3K. You know, that's why I always play for the top 3K, because the rewards from top 3K to top 100 is not that drastic at all. Next is no new PvP battle changes. And what I mean by that, by PvP battle changes, it's kind of like, you know how they kind of do like a little battle system thing where like they introduce the tackle and stuff like that, like float step, like all that stuff. We hadn't had that one in a very, very long time. We hadn't had like a PvP battle thing in a very long time. So I feel like everyone's kind of used to this battle system. I feel like if they was to change it, it would just give PvP a little bit more life and everything. I just feel like PvP just been stagnant, but that's just my thing. Bring free-to-play units events quicker. Now, I think this is the biggest problem is, although they do increase a lot of free-to-play events that we had, they don't bring them back, like, at all. Like, prime example, free-to-play Blue 21 is arguably one of the better Zenkai's free-to-play units in the game. You know, people might want to build Regen. Maybe people doesn't have free-to-play, people don't have Zenkai Kamikolo or LF Kid Boo. 21 is like the best Blue for Regen. Her event has still not came back. She came out in February. Her event is not back. People want her so they can, you know, max her out so they can run her on the Regen team, because she's a very good, solid free-to-play Zenkai unit, and her event is still not back. Like, I just don't get why her event is not back. Like, bring these units back quicker. You know, like why is it taking you guys like a year to be like, oh, we want to bring them back now? Like, no, like bring them back like, you know, 6 months later, right? So they can still be viable. Like, some of these people are new to the game and they want to like get these free-to-play Zenkai units so they can just have, you know, and like, you're not bringing these events quicker. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, bring these events quicker. Like, you feel me? Like, stop being weird, Legends. Like, bring these events quicker for these units so people can have if they missed out on it. Or say, for example, someone has them at Zenkai 5, like, they just need that extra Zenkai so they can get the Zenkai 6 abilities. But you don't want to bring the events back. I don't know. You're being weird. Next thing, add all equipment in the exchange shop. How do you have an equipment exchange shop and you don't have every equipment in the game? There's some equipment that I want to farm up, but I'm like, oh shoot, it's not even in the equipment exchange shop. How can you call it an equipment exchange shop when not every equipment is in the game? Like, that's weird. Like, I thought it was supposed to be the equipment exchange shop. It shouldn't be like, oh, 50% equipment exchange shop. All the equipment should be in the game in there, so you can grind any equipment that you need. I don't get why some of the equipments are like limited in certain events. Like, there's one that's like for a Saiyans one. I think it's called like Mind Your Own Business 10 Man. And at the third slot is for pure up to 10% to pure strike attack per not per, but it's up to 10% if you're a battle, if you're a strike or a melee battle unit, right? And it's for Saiyans, right? So, you know, Saiyans that are strike based are gonna really need that equip, and you can't get that equip from the exchange shop. The only time you can get it is when they bring back that Android 19 event. That's the only time you can farm that equip. Why is it not in the equipment? Why is it not in the exchange shop? I don't get it. Weird. Super weird. Like really weird. Weird. All right, next, rework Awaken equip system. I really feel like they need to rework it. It costs way too much resources for you to farm a Z. If you're not gonna have us rework the first slot where we can't we can't use our erasers to make that, that first slot to go to a Z or like to a red slot or a gold slot, then I think you should give us like a little pity like you do for the LF monthly banners, right? Like, like maybe if you reawaken an equipment, 10 times and you don't get a gold slot, the next time it's going to be a gold slot or higher, so at least it shows that someone is trying to make get like this high equipment, trying to get a high roll on the first slot so they can get to a Z plus. I think, like, if you do it 10 times, the next one should be a gold, something like that, because like I said, awakened equipments are powerful, bro. Like, some of these awakened equipments are insane. Like the hybrids equip, the one that has like the 8% to pure blast attack and then pure to attack one equipment. Some people, wants to reawaken those. So like, I feel like maybe every 10, then the 10th one is a gold one if you don't get a gold out of the 9 other ones, in my opinion. So that's just my opinion. Next is the perks in the Legends Pass. It's not me saying that I want the Legends Pass to be more valuable. I'm actually saying, like, the stuff that we got in the Legends Pass could have been free. Like the 3 times speed for the auto thing, right? That could have been free. The extra adventure slots, that could have been free. The extra team slots, that could have been free. Like, all the stuff that's in the Legends Pass could have been free, and like the Legends Pass could have been more, could have added some other stuff, because those other stuff could have been free. Like, we all know that, right? Those stuff could have been free. So that's my thing. And the last thing that kind of concerned me is the 20k CC cap limit. Like, remove it or increase it. Like, for example, a lot of people had a problem with this raid thing, right? They went back to the old raid, and basically what that means is, like, say for example you have over 20k CC, you can't exchange CC from exchange shops. Like, you can't, like, say for example you have 20k CC and you want to exchange, like, that little currency you get for the CC. You can't do that because you have 20k CC, right? So a lot of people that was trying to be smart with their CC and save and wait for Ultra Gogeta, they couldn't even get 5k CC from the raid because they're at the 20k CC cap limit, and Legends want them to summon so they can waste their CC for them to get that 1k CC back. So I think I also think, like, the cap also works for buying crystals as well. If you have 20k CC, you can't buy CC. The only thing that you can buy on the shop that if you have 20k CC or higher is the crystal bot and the mission plans, right? So say for example, when I was saving for the 3rd anniversary, I had over like 60k CC. The only thing I could buy from the shop was like I said, it was the mission plans and the crystal bots. You couldn't buy, like, 3k CC for 40 bucks. You couldn't buy the super chrono crystals. You couldn't buy none of that stuff. And like I said, when the raids came out, I couldn't even exchange my currency for the raid CC, because if it's not from the missions and it's from you exchanging something to get the CC, you can't get it if you're over 20k CC. So I think they need to take the cap off and maybe increase it. Maybe go to 40, I don't know, 50, bro. Like, 20k CC, that's really quick to do. Like, it literally takes a month of saving for you to hit towards that 20k CC. So that's my thing. And then let's wrap this video up. So overall, Legends 2021, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. My reason for it is the game made a huge progress from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. I really feel like that was like night and day. You guys could see how, like, if you guys just imagine how the game was like January 2021 to December 2021, they made absolutely huge progress. Like, shout out to Legends for sure. Like, they made huge progress, which I'm excited because this is my game, but this is the game I play. I make content on, right? So seeing that huge progress is really, really dope to see. Now, I also feel like Legends has so much potential that they still haven't reached yet, and that's still the scary thing about it is like they made so much huge stride, and the game could get so much better. That's why when they do these little dumb stuff, people get pissed off because it's like, bro, this game could be so much better, but you guys are just always finding some way just to piss people off and not hate, and make people hate the game because this game could be so much better. It has so much potential. It's literally a mobile PvP game. Like that's insane, bro. Like you guys have so much potential just right there, and it's a Dragon Ball game. That IP is just like that's OD clout for a game, bro. If you have a Dragon Ball game, bro, like Dokkan and Legend, like think about all the Dragon Ball games that's popping just because it's Dragon Ball, bro. Like if this game was like Naruto, I don't like shout out to Naruto. I'm not even trying to bash Naruto, but I'm saying like I don't know if Naruto Legends is gonna be as popular as Dragon Ball Legends. I honestly don't know. I might be wrong, but Dragon Ball has a big IP. It has a lot of clout, man. Dragon Ball has a lot of clout. I don't know if it was Naruto Legends, I don't know it would be popping like that. I might be tweaking though. I might just saying Dragon Ball is my favorite franchise, so I might be tweaking. I don't know. That might be a hot take, but I don't know. I'm just saying, man. But now let's keep going. Sunnable Ultra units doing along with the feature boost system can hurt the future of the game. I really feel like if power creep gets too bad, a lot of people are going to quit the game because like we're already seeing what it did in a month. Like they introduced this whole thing in a month, and also just introducing that Sunnable Ultra, we're really seeing how strong it was in literally like 5 days. How strong this Ultra is with the feature boost. Even, like just the LFs in general, like Goku, Vegeta, and Sword of Trunks, how it just changed the meta, right? Like we see Mono Purple, we're just seeing like they're just so good, bro. Like this feature boost and this Sunnable Ultra new LFs, like it can definitely hurt the game. A lot of people are getting sick of this meta already, that they've been seeing. And like we have to deal with this on a monthly basis now. And just imagine, like, people are already pissed that they didn't get the, Sunnable Ultra Gogeta. People are already pissed. Like, people are like, bro, like, I didn't get him. And all I keep doing is facing against him. And I can't stop him. And, I'm using all my CC. And I can't pull him. So that's going to piss them off. People are literally saying, like, they're literally, like, they're just very upset that this is a thing. Like, they can't pull the unit that they want. And then, like, they're going into PvP and they're getting like demolished by it. That's the worst feeling that's just the worst feeling. So hopefully excuse me, hopefully they change this because like this can definitely break the game, man. This can hurt the game really, really bad. If it continues to go down this road and like, Ultra Gogeta is gonna get power creep. That's the scary thing. No matter like how impressive he is now, the stuff that's in his kit now, there's gonna be a unit that's gonna be better than him, right? Like Ultra MUI. Just imagine, everyone is one Ultra MUI, and you don't pull Ultra MUI, and Ultra MUI Goku is absolutely just raw, like just takes over PvP, bro. That's gonna oh man, I can't. I'm already like that's bad. They gotta fix that. Hopefully this doesn't keep going. Hopefully they're seeing the feedback of what's going on. Like I said, that's one of their pros is that they listen to feedback. So hopefully they see this feedback and see how much people are pissed off about this little boost system and all that stuff. Hopefully they change it. The feature boost stuff. So, and I say let's hope for the best 2022, man. Let's just see. Does this game go down or does it go up, man? Like hopefully this game goes up, bro. Like. Legends, don't be weird and hurt this game because you guys made great progress this year. We want to see it to go up. We don't want to see it to go down. No, we want to see it to go up, bro. I know you guys need to do this, the power creep because it's a gotcha game, right? But man, don't hurt the game too bad, bro, because this game has made great strides this year. Don't make it go down, please. So yeah, that's my take on it. Those are my pros and cons of Legends 2021. This is my overall thing. Like I said, Rate it out of 10 in the comment section and give me a little summary about how you feel about the game and stuff that they did good and stuff that they did bad. And I'm going to read them. And thank you guys for watching a 35-minute video of me giving an honest review of Legends in 2021. You guys are amazing. Like, comment, subscribe, and my girl, man. And I'm out. Peace.